Climbing up the roof.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, climbing up the roof because we are at a department store. Alright guys, so yeah, over there. So we are at a department store. It is currently about 60 degrees outside. It is Saturday. I am on call. And I got a call saying that this store is freezing cold in the stock room and the unit has not turned off of cooling mode, even though that on their thermostat that they're using, EMS thermostat, says it's 90 degrees in that room. And let me tell you something, Bubba. It is fucking like 55 degrees in there and it's been running non-stop. Which something either is wrong with this unit where contactor might be stuck and keeps running and cooling, or the sensor and thermostats are bad. I know for a fact we were here, that was us. We took a thermostat, had to put a temporary thermostat because the sensor was bad. So now we're back again. We're gonna take a look at these contactors, make sure nothing's stuck or anything. We're gonna grab a meter and see if we have a call. If that's actually calling for cooling. So we're gonna check volts AC, and we're gonna check in between W1 and common, 26 volts. So it is stuck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take, let's see, compressor is probably one of these, so we're gonna take this common off. So we know for a fact, I mean, it's a little pitted back there, but it's not where the contacts are sticking or anything. So we know that's good. All right, no fuses, nothing, everything's running. Board looks good. I mean, everything looks, you know, like the thermostat is calling for cooling, which, I mean, it's 50 degrees in there, dude, and it's the thermostat is saying it's 90, so we know for a fact that's not right. We know that the contactor's not closed shut and just basically making it run, because we are getting a call and the contactor is activating and deactivating when we're there. So we know the unit is working fine. So now we're gonna go back downstairs to the thermostat. We're gonna call their EMS management system, and we are gonna try to troubleshoot that sensor and see, maybe they'll send us another sensor and a thermostat, or, you know, something like that. Or we might have to reconnect that thermostat, that temporary thermostat that we had, to, you know, at least make the unit stop cooling. So we're gonna put all our stuff back in there. We're gonna head downstairs. Now, for the downstairs interaction, I'm probably not gonna be able to record it because it is a store, and, you know, people are working down there in the manager's office, and I don't want to have any issues with them. We're gonna go ahead and, once we get down there, I'll stop recording and get back to you guys whenever, you know, if we're back up here or if we're back in the van. But for the most part, we're probably gonna be back here. We're probably putting in a temporary thermostat in the return. And the return drop up here in the unit, so at least they can, you know, have some heating and cooling of, you know, some sort until we get that fixed, which we were here back in December. We had a really bad freeze, and it was saying that you know, temperature was 60 or 80 in there, and it wasn't functioning right. Basically the same thing, but with heating, and it wouldn't heat the store. But we told them, we troubleshooted, it was a bad sensor, but that they sent their own people out here. I don't know if they actually switched the sensor or what they did, but I'm gonna have to call them here and see what is going on with them. A lot. Hey yeah, hey yeah. Alright guys, so we're back on the roof, and if you guys could guess from my previous video on what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and install one of these in the return. Why? Because TCS, the company that makes thermostats, controllers, temperature sensors, you guys are fucking garbage. Why? Because every time, sorry my language, they're garbage. Every time we come out here to one of these stores that uses a TCS product, well, they're garbage. Basically, it's either going to be a bad temperature sensor, which is 50%. Oh, look, there's a heat exchanger up there. Someone just changed a heat exchanger. Basically, bad temperature sensor, a bad controller, and then they blame it on, oh, maybe your wire got messed up. Maybe your wire got messed up or something like that. Like, dude, come on, dude. Take responsibility for your terrible products. Like, how hard is it, dude, to make a good product? Like, they have terrible customer service. Like, how do they not have 24-hour service? Everybody else has 24-hour service except for fucking TCS. So now I gotta install a temporary thermostat for this store because they are absolute garbage. Because they don't have no good devices. So, of course, one of my fucking loser ass fucking... I'm gonna have to go down and get some damn wire, am I? Because they fucking decided, oh yeah, we're just gonna cut it in half. Because, you know, we're never gonna use this again. Yeah, see? See what I mean? Ooh, is the thermostat still in there? Are you in here, thermostat? Yeah, they fucking cut it. I don't have wire nuts. Damn it. I can either get wire nuts or I can... Let's go down to the goddamn truck and get some fucking thermostat wire. Yeah, so like I was saying, TCS products are garbage. Now I have to do everything in my ability to fix this AC without your shit. Which, why not use just a regular freaking thermostat? Like, how hard is it to use a regular thermostat on these big stores? You know what I mean? Put it up nice and high where you need a ladder to reach it. You know what I mean? Put it in a lockbox. Something. I mean, leave it at 73. That's what the EMS company's doing anyway. Put it at 73. So annoying. I'm sorry you guys are hearing me rant, but you know, when you have garbage products, dealing with garbage companies, you get a little bit in the mood. Especially if you're out here on a fucking Saturday, about 2 o'clock. No. Eddie has to come out here on a freaking on a freaking, where's my wire at? Right there. Eddie's got to come out here on a Saturday afternoon. On a Saturday afternoon to go fix their junk. All right. There, go in through there, drop it in the return. Yeah, that's about good. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 more loops right there. All right, cool. Go grab this. Gonna need some zip ties. Here they are. Found them. Yeah, it should be enough. All right, amigos. We are back. And we got the T-stat wire. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna pop that through there. Down here. Boom. And grab our T-stat right here. So if you guys know how to hook up a thermostat, y'all can skip this part. But for you new guys out there, y'all gotta learn your wiring for thermostats, your low voltage. You always gotta have a 24 volt power, which red's a good color. Red means power. You always want to have a common, which not necessarily, but on new thermostats you can use batteries for your common, but I like using blue for my common. White's your heat, yellow is your call for your compressor or your cooling, green is your blower motor or your indoor fan in this case. It's pretty simple. You guys can't mess it up on how to wire a thermostat. Y'all can Google it. It's pretty simple for the most part. It's color coordinated. Not color coordinated necessarily, because you could use any color you want in reality, but you're gonna set it to 63 or 73 in there. We're gonna grab our stuff over here. Pull this wire through. This grommet. We're gonna keep this nice and tight. So these bundles right here. Boom, perfect, perfect. Grab our stuff. About that much. And yeah, make sure to tug on them, make sure everything's good. go in here, turn it on. This should be good. Close this up. That should be good to go. Now all we need is for it to turn back on. Which, you know, I'm gonna give it a minute. It's probably got a 5-minute delay. Alright guys, so we got it installed. Its thermostat's reading 62 in the return, and I have it set to 70 on cool and auto, so that should be enough to at least get them cooling, or, you know, get them going for the weekend. I mean, they only have to worry about it one more day, so that's good. We're gonna go tell the manager that everything's ready to rock and roll, and that we'll see them back. Back Monday morning.